Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. There was a person. He went to the doctor. Who goes to doctor? He who is having some health problem. So the doctor checked him and then wrote the prescription. R. They write first R, isn't it? Have you seen prescription? R. What that R means? Regret, you have come to a wrong person. So suffer. R. And then he wrote some medicines. Take this and tell me after 3 days. Come and show me. I'll check you again. So after 3 days he came. He said, have you taken medicine? Yes. Then are you feeling better? No. Worse rather. You have not taken. I have taken whatever you have given me. Show me what you have taken. How can I show? I have taken that. He took the prescription paper, made a laddu and took it. Exactly the same way. Dva suparna sayuja sakhaya samanam ruksham parishashvajate tayo anyaha pippalam swadumatti anashran anyaha abhichakashiti. Prescription. Take it. See? By reading or taking the prescription paper, the disease will not go. So, whatever is written on the paper as a medicine, the meaning of that word should be taken, is it not? Where it is said you take paracetamol. So you cannot do the japa, paracetamol, paracetamol, paracetamol. No. You have to go to the market, buy it and then take it. In short, when the words do not carry the meaning, when the word paracetamol doesn't carry the meaning, meaning is what? A tablet. And we simply take that prescription, it will not help us. Exactly the same way. These are the mantras like the prescription. Dva suparna sayuja sakhaya. See? Have you studied the meaning of these things? Little bit. Okay. We'll try to see that. Okay. Reminding me, your lecture is from tomorrow in Varanasi. So, see friends, first we have to remember or understand and be convinced. Then only we can walk the spiritual path. We all live our convictions. Any one of you, do you have a doubt whether you are a boy or a girl? No? I hope so. And therefore, all of us live our convictions, is it not? The present conviction is, I am body. Therefore, what will be our lifestyle? Living by the body, for the body, on everybody. Whole life is spent, see, looking after the body, giving nice food, giving bath, nice maintaining, standing for 2 hours before the mirror, all angles, hairstyle. For me, beard style. All that. Because I am body. See? So the first step on the spiritual path is we have to evaluate our own convictions. Is this conviction right? See? Because everybody is living as a body, therefore it must be right. On the spiritual path, majority is not the rule. Where is the majority as a rule? In democracy. Do you know what is democracy? Rule of majority. And majority is always of fools. So in democracy, fools rule the wise. And this is what happens, what is happening anywhere in democracy. All of us see the sky blue, is it not? Majority no, everybody sees sky is blue. Does it mean it is blue? It is optical illusion. Therefore, if all of us start, everybody lives as the body, then you are not seeking the truth. See? Evaluate your own experience. Do you dream? Everybody dreams. Do you plan your dreams? They come and go. So when your dream is over, where your dream friends, dream enemies, achievements, failure, where do they go? Do you worry about it? Okay. When you are in dream, are you identified with your body? No. Meaning what? Our existence is independent of the body identification. We have to be convinced of this. If you are not ready to change your convictions, then nobody can help you. See, in Vedanta Shastra, the rule is wrong notions are removed by right understanding. In all other paths, there is only notion replacement. See, Dharma Shastra. Satyam vada, dharmam chara, swadhyayatma pramadaha, आचार्याय प्रियं धनमारुत्य प्रजातन्तुं महाव्यवच्छेसि सत्यान्न प्रबलितव्यं धर्मान्न प्रबलितव्यं कुशलान्न प्रबलितव्यं भूतेन प्रबलितव्यं. This is Dharma Shastra, isn't it? So, what will be the approach of a person walking Dharma? Earlier, I used to be very lazy, but now I get up in the morning. Earlier, I used to never respect my parents, but now I respect my parents. So what we are doing? Earlier, I was lazy. Now I am crazy. So what we do in Dharma Shastra, only change the notions, is it not? And in that changing the notion, the I is maintained. I was lazy, now I is not lazy. I was getting angry, now I doesn't get angry. See? Problem is I. Therefore, if you are studying Vedanta in letter and spirit, then remember this. Wrong notions are the problems. Wrong notions should be removed without creating new notions. See? This is the first. So what is our present wrong notion? That I am body. So first of all, this has to be sorted out. Now on what ground we say I am body? Work on it. See? Is our body created by us? Somebody else created. Many people, they have got their property in so many places, a rental property. They rent it and whatever money they get, out of that they survive. In the same manner, parents have created this body for renting it out to somebody. And then a tenant came and occupied. And thereafter he is not ready to go. Why? This is my house. In Nyaya Shastra, this is one of the principal Bhikshu Pada Prasarana Nyaya. There was one Bhikshu. He went to somebody's house. It was so hot. Bhiksham Dehi. So that lady gave some bhiksha to him. And it was so hot. So he ate. Can you give me a little water? No. Can she say no? It is so hot. Will you mind if I rest a little bit in your veranda only? But when it is evening, I will go. Okay. He sat there. It's too hot here. I think I'll fix my umbrella. So he fixes his umbrella so that he can sit in the shade. Then evening comes. So he was told, now evening has come. Go where? This is my house. Don't you see? This umbrella is mine here, buried. In the same manner, this house is created by somebody. We entered here and now this is my body. I am the body. What is the logic behind it? The body doesn't listen to us. See? You must have seen there are two types of people. Those who are round figures and those who are agarbatti brand. The round figure people are those, they look at the Amul ice cream picture, they put on 5 kilo weight. And agarbatti brand are those, even if they eat the live buffalo, they continue to be bony. So their whole life is only, I want to reduce my size and I want to increase my size. And both of them fail because the body doesn't listen to them, because the body is not theirs. First step. See? Therefore, this mantra that you take, Dva Suparna Sayuja Sakaya Samanam Vrikshe Parisachya Jati. Vriksha, have you read or heard Bhagavad Gita? 15th chapter, first 2-3 verses. Urdhva Moolamadash-shakam Ashvatham Prahuravyam Chandamsi Yasya Parnani Yastam Veda Saveda Vida Adaschordvam Prasruta Tasya Shaka Guna Pravruddha Vishaya Pravala Adasya Moolanyanusantatani Karmanubandhini Manushaloke Narupamasseha Tathopalabhyate Nanto na chadirnata sampradishta Ashvattamenam suviruda moolam Asanga shastrena drudena chitva. 3 mantras. So, Urdhva moolam adashakam ashvatham prahuravayam Samane vrikshe parishaksha jate. On the same tree, there are 2 birds. What is the tree? See? That tree whose roots are above and branches are below. Urdhva moolam adashaka. Is there any tree like that? There is. Normal trees, they eat from below, they grow upward. Animals eat from the front, grow backward. Human beings eat from above, grow downwards and sideward. So this vriksha, this tree, Urdhva Mula Madashakam, is our body. See? Urdhva Mula Madashakam, Ashwattham. Ashwattham is what? That which is constantly changing. See? Shwa means tomorrow. A means not. Stham means to be. That which is not the same tomorrow as it is today. See? Our body is constantly changing. We don't realize the body is changing because we are not changing. Body is changing. For the first time, when some small kids will come and ask you, Uncle, what is the time you will get the first shock of your life? Don't call me uncle, call me Bhaiya. Is it not? Because we don't experience that we are growing. It is the body that is growing. And people don't see us, people see the body. See? In the same manner, in old age, in one marriage I went, sitting next to one oldie, so his granddaughter came. He said, Dadaji, let us go to this place, we are not sit here. Don't call me Dadaji before everybody, call me uncle. He was so old. He is not wrong. Because none of us have the experience of birth, experience of growth, experience of death, and experience of absence. Our body is not available to us in dream. Our body is not available to us in deep sleep. You have time the body. So this wrong notion has to be dropped, not corrected, dropped. We are already carrying so many notions on our head. I am man, I am woman, I am young, I am old, I am good, I am bad, I am rich, I am poor. See? In addition to that, I am spiritual. Read Dumbo? Spiritual. See, my friends, therefore, when Bhagavan says, Na rupam asyeha tathopalabhyate, nanto na chadin na cha sampradishta. If you inquire about this vriksha, this body, the tree, don't try to see such a tree which has got the roots above and below. Then, nanto na chadin na cha sampradishta. This body has no beginning, no middle, no end. See how important it is. One day, one small little girl in somebody's house, one of my professional hazard is I had to go and take food in people's home. And then also I had to tell their food is good. How much pop I had to do, see. So, that small girl asked me, Swamiji, when the world is created and where from the world begins and where the world ends. Such a small, cute little child, about 5-7 years, cannot ask such stupid questions. So I asked her, hey, you are so intelligent. Who asked you to ask me this question? Mummy. Then I called her and said, Mama, come here. Why don't you ask? Swamiji, I am afraid of you. I say, I am a vegetarian, I don't eat human beings. Then I asked her, when did you wake up this morning? I said, tell anything, I will not comment on that. Swamiji, I woke up in the morning at 7 o'clock. Very good. The world is created at 7 o'clock. Now, where from the world begins? The world begins from our body. Where the world ends? The world ends in our body. See? And what is this body? Nantorna chadi nata sampradishta. When you take plastic blocks, see, another experience. I went to somebody's house, in the US it happened. And that boy, very smart, he says, Swamiji, please come to my room. I want to show you something. So I went to his room. There was a board in the room. Only children are allowed to enter. Elders, if they come, they should be accompanied with children. Otherwise, they are not allowed. So he says, Swamiji, you can come because you are accompanying me. I said, thank you. I went inside. And he has made out of plastic blocks so many beautiful things. Somewhere some car, some garden, some bridge, some house, so many things. He said, hey, you are such a genius, so good. But what is the use? You are not going to give me anything. No, you can take whatever you want. I said, look here, I had no house. So give me that house. He said, take it. So when I went, he said, wait, don't be in a hurry. What? I will take out my blocks, you take the house. You have asked for the house, not for the blocks. So when the blocks are removed from the house, is the house broken? Is the house destroyed? See? And when the blocks are put together, is the house created? Is it not our story? See? Brahmaji learned creating the body in Mumbai, Chowpatty. If you go to Chowpatty, there UP Bhaiya, they have got these stalls. They make some kind of things and give. So what they do, they take the newspaper square cut and make a cone out of it and put 3-4 things. And then they top it with organic salt. And then they give you to eat. Therefore it is said, ignorance is bliss. Those who know that, they will not eat. Ignorant people, they enjoy it. Exactly the same way, Brahmaji, he has made a cone out of space and he has added the 4 elements: earth, water, fire, air. And then he topped it with life. And the body is created. So when the body dies, what happens? Earth element goes back to earth. Water element goes back to water. Fire goes back to fire element. The prana goes back to the air element. And the space which was occupied by the body is released. Who died? Nanto na chadi na adi. So neither it is a birth nor it is a death. See, friends. One old man in Calcutta, I was nicely sitting near some lake. Morning time, that day I had no class, so I was enjoying the breeze, the birds chirping, calmness in the morning. One short old man with a short and with a polo cap on the head and with a t-shirt. He came, very short fellow, came, tuk, 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 stood in front of me. And he asked me, can you tell me what is my age? You can imagine, to an unknown person, in the morning, a person comes and asks this question, can you tell my age? So I looked at him, 3 years. Because such questions cannot be asked by the mature person. And all the oldies have this problem. See? He said, no, please tell me really what is my age. Then I said, you are 81 years young. When I said 81 is young, he nearly jumped out of his skin. You are the only person who has correctly understood my age. Because I added young. The body is old, you are beyond age. See, whole life goes on living as the body, for the body, on everybody. Is nothing else. See, so Dva Suparna Sayuja Sakaya. On this tree there are 2 birds. See, Sakaya, they are so close, they look exactly alike. And between the two, Tayo Anyaha Pippalam Swaduvatti. One of the two is constantly perching on the fruits of that tree. See? And if the fruit is sweet, and then he takes the another fruit, it is so bitter. So according to the fruit taste, he keeps on going up and down, up and down, up and down. The other bird, Anashnan Anyaha Avichakashiti. Anashnan, he doesn't eat any fruit. Then he is living in his own glory. These 2 birds are to be recognized. When the miseries come in our life, and if we become miserable, we are the perching bird. When the miseries come in our life, we refuse to be miserable, we are the other bird. Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter. Sthita prajnasya ka bhasha samadhistasya keshava sthita dehi kim prabhasheta kimasita vrajeta kim. What is the meaning of meditation for the man of steady wisdom? Not steady body, steady wisdom. Body may keep on moving, who cares? Wisdom should be steady. But for most of us, spirituality means sitting quiet, don't move here and there. And then I can sit for meditation for 1 hour. Swamiji, how much you sit? I say, I never sit. Really? But we were told we should sit quiet, should not move the body at all for meditation. I said, I have seen on the express highway, many places there are buffaloes, they sit for 8 hours. They don't move. In that half an hour sitting, if a mosquito comes and lands on your head, you get disturbed. And before the buffalo, a truck comes. So what? You get disturbed. See? Samanam vriksham parishashvajate. So, Bhagavan says, what is meditation? Prajahati yada kaman sarvan parthamanogatan. See? So, what is the meaning of meditation for a man of steady wisdom? When he has given up all the desires in your mind. Now where is the desire? Is it desire in the nose? Is it in the eyes? See? Am I seeing with by my glasses? No. Behind the glasses there are eyes. Behind the eyes there is me. See? So all experiences are happening in the mind. When you are sleeping, sound sleep. Do you know the meaning of sound sleep? That sleep which creates sound. And those who do that sadhana, they are so happy because happiness expresses as noise. Can somebody be, hey, why are you so quiet? I am happy. No. Whenever you are happy, you make noise. Is it not? In deep sleep, we are so happy that we start snoring. And when you are in happy, you are not in a hurry. Have you seen any or heard anybody snoring? Your elders at home? No. It goes sapta swara. You feel like plugging the nose. Hey, friend. So, that time if somebody comes and abuses us, you buffalo sleeping or snoring loudly, no problem. Because the one to whom you are addressing is not there. See? The life begins when we are identified with the body through mind. See, friends. And if the mind is not taken care of, whatever you may do, it is wastage. You people take, you mean everybody. We take care of our body two ways. One is we work by the body. Go here, go there, wash, clean, everything working by the body. We also work on the body. When you go to play there, or some of you do the yoga, or some of you go for running to reach nowhere. I am always surprised with morning joggers. Where you have to reach nowhere, they keep quiet. No. So, we are working by the body and we are working on the body. So, when we are working on the body to keep the body healthy, is it not? Come to your mind. We are working by the mind. Are we working on the mind? First of all, we don't know what is working by the mind. Working by the mind is default settings. We have comment on everything. We have suggestion to everything. See? Because default setting, habit. See? We Indians have got specific character. Like, when people see us, start, Swami, where are you from? When were you born? Why were you born? Is it necessary? See? These default settings. And for that we have given you mantra. Dekho, suno, mat bolo. We are working on the mind. 8 hours of physical work, energy consumption, and 1 hour of sensible or any talk, 1 hour. Energy consumption is same. See? 1 hour of talk, energy consumption, is equal to 15 minutes of intense contemplation. How much energy we waste in our life? All the time, like a poultry farm, cock, 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 cock. Therefore, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, no need. How simple it is, friends. We have to work on this. When required, then you do talk. By this, we conserve our energy. If a pipe is taken up to fill in the tank on the top of the building, so the water will not go naturally up. You have to put some pressure. So we put the pump and pump the water. But that water, the pump, rather the pipe which is taking the water up, it is a holy pipe. It has got so many holes. Will the complete amount of water reach on the top? It will be leaked on the way. In the same manner, the infinite potentiality that we all have is leaking through 5 sense organs and 5 organs of action. And therefore, our potentiality is wasted. See? तस्मात् त्वम् इंद्रियाणि आदौ नियम्य भर्तर्षभ पाप्मानं प्रजयेन ज्ञान विज्ञान नाशनम्. Therefore, what is the meaning of meditation for the man of steady wisdom? Yada sarvan manogatan kaman prajati. We have to give up that old habit about getting information about everything. No need. And then that doesn't mean you are in depression. Be attentive. Depression and dispassion, they look exactly alike. In depression also, one is not interested in the world. In dispassion also, one is not interested in the world. But the difference is, a depressed person is having suicidal tendency. अब जी के क्या करेंगे? मरो, मरते भी नहीं. See, friends, how important it is. Dispassion is intelligent withdrawal from the world without going into negativities of life. See, I was somewhere before coming here. Morning time I was talking on Bhagavad Gita. A nice crowd, 100, 200 people. And so many people, and I am not interested in anything in this world, I am very clear. So after the lecture, Namaste finished off. Because life is a time pass. So on the last day, they come and do Namaskar and Chamatkar, all that. So one person came and he wanted to hold me. I said, don't touch my feet at distance. They come and wipe their hands to my feet. And if these are Mahamayas, Ammas, they Shurpanakha, they take away the Therefore, see, I am covering my feet. So, he says, Swamiji, I don't know how to thank you. I said, don't thank, I don't need your thanks. No, you have saved my life. I was in tremendous depression. I was taking medicines and I was committed to commit suicide. But after I heard you for last 7 days, now I am out of my depression and I am so happy. I have done nothing. He has to correct his thinking process. See, there was one lady from US. There was a international yoga conference. There I was also uh, one of the chief guests. So after the conference was over, she said, I had to go to USA and I don't have time now, but when I go there, I'll call you and I want to ask you something because I am writing book on mind. I said, okay, go. Then after a few days she called. Night 1 o'clock. There is a day, here is a night. I said, I don't talk in night. Call me when it is day here. So next day she called. He said, I want to know the understanding of mind according to your Indian approach to mind as against the Western approach to mind. Jung, etc. I said, I'll summarize both in 2 sentences and I'll put down the phone, okay? No discussion. I don't like discussions. You people talk about the unhealthy condition of the mind. We talk about the infinite potentialities of the mind which can be invoked by anybody. That is mind. Depression, frustration. And this can come, infinite potentialities, if you are able to rectify your process of thinking. In the forest there are trees. When I entered your campus, I was so thrilled and happy to see how beautiful the plants and everything is there. Now, in the forest also there are trees. Here also there are trees. What is the difference? In the forest, the trees are haphazardly growing, wild. In the garden, every tree is planted, pruned, proper distance, protected, irrigated, manured. Therefore, when we go to garden, we are so happy. But when we go to the forest, oh God, there should not be something coming, there are snakes or something like that. All the time afraid. If this is understood, go to your mind. Is our mind a forest or a garden? Depression, frustration, anger, jealousy, these are thoughts. Peace, cheer, happiness, that is also thoughts. Are we selecting the right kind of plants in our mind? See? Therefore, the real spiritual practice is mind your mind. Now, how to mind the mind? Good or bad experiences come in everybody's life. See? There is none in this world who doesn't have miseries in life, including electric post. See? This I learnt in Delhi, where I was staying. There was a Bengali colony. Morning I used to go for my talk. So these Bengali ammas, they will be getting in the morning with their nightie and chudail type of hairstyle and taking the dog in the morning. And the dog is leading, not the God. The dog is leading her. Because the dog has to be taken out for his own job. So he will be going. But he will not go to any other place. He wants his electric post. And when that doggy goes to the electric post says, "Arey yaar, phir aa gaya." And after going there, then the doggy will be doing the Atma Pradakshina. And their Sahtanga Dandavat. And thereafter, Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam. Who doesn't have problems in life? Who doesn't have miseries in life? See? So, Arjuna's second question was, Kim Prabhasheta? How the man of steady wisdom, Prabhasheta, how does he respond? See? And Bhagavan says, Dukkeshu Anudvignamanaha. When miseries come, he does not become miserable. Then we are working on our mind. See, friends, nobody can help us in this. We have to live our life. We have to die our death. We have to work on our spiritual path. And friends, spiritual life is not a part-time profession. A full-time preoccupation. But normally what is understood by this spirituality or meditation? Half an hour meditation, rest of the day frustration. See? Therefore, dukkeshu anudvignamanaha, sukheshu vigataspruhaha. When there are comforts, no more enslaved by the comforts. Because dedicated to the goal. And what is the goal? In every moment, we are undisturbed. See? This is what is the real spiritual practice. And this is what is told in that mantra Mundakopanishad. Tayo anyaha pippalam sadhumatti. One is the one who is disturbed by good or bad experiences. Bad experiences make him miserable, good experiences make him slave. But the other word, anashnal, he is not miserable when the miseries come, and he is not addicted to the comforts of life. He is Paramatma. See? So don't have to go anywhere to see God. Vedanta Shastra clearly tells, whether you know or you don't know, whether you want or you don't want, you are divine. Jabardasti Anji. No. Papo ham papa karma. Send him to hell. Next. See? Don't condemn yourself. As much we should respect others, so much we must have self-respect. What we call Swabhiman. There's a difference between Swabhiman and Abhiman. Abhiman is our association with something finite. Swabhiman is our association with something great. See? I am Indian is a Swabhiman. I am rich, Abhiman. See? I am the seeker of truth, Swabhiman. See? The more we are able to focus attention on something higher, that is the meaning of this mantra that you chanted. Anyaha pippalam sadhumatti, constantly complaining. See? And the other one, he is going through all the experiences, but doesn't become the experiencer. See? We ourselves have to do that. Nobody can do it for us. Therefore, what is the meaning of controlling the mind or working on the mind? Therefore, working on the mind is this simple thing. Let there be any experience, but let an experiencer be not born. Knowledge without a knower. Experience without an experiencer. Action without a doer is Paramatma, Satchidananda Brahma. Suppose you are observing some fast. Today is the mental day, is it not? Monday, man means mind. Today is the mental day. So do whatever you like. तुम्हारे मन में आया वो करो. क्यों? Monday. So Monday I observe Somvar Vratam, Shivji. Very good. But no, Swamiji, what happened? I have taken food now on this day. Now what will happen? No, you will go to hell. Because you have taken food on Monday, you should not have taken, now go to hell. You are telling so casually, I said it is casual only go. Now see what is happening. It's a very simple point. I have taken food. In the act of eating food, I was born. Now the food has gone inside. After inside it has gone. Suppose it is a constipation. Is it a sin or a merit? If it is a dysentery, sin or a merit? No. Because in the act of eating, I was born, and in the act of digestion, I is not born. How simple? But what an arrogance. I have done this, I don't suffer. Therefore, friends, the more we start working on our mind, slowly, slowly, life becomes very light. And when the life is light, you become effortless. Spontaneity is the expression of divinity. See, there was a lady and she took her book and she was reading like this thing. So the children are enjoying. Mom, you are becoming very stylish, doing like this thing. No, beta, I am not able to see properly. She was not doing the style. So, be attentive. When our eyes are open, we are lost in the worldly objects. See? But when that lady was looking at this thing, so where was her attention? On the vision. She was not able to read properly. So then she was trying to. So what she was doing? She was trying to adjust the focal length. See, the doctors don't give us vision. Doctor help us in adjusting the focal length because our eye muscles have become weak and they are not able to adjust the focal length of the lens, and therefore we require glasses. See? What a focal length does? That object is brought in the required range of distance. That's it. When I remove my glasses and look at you, you will be seen like a collage. But when I put on the glasses, you are distinctly seen. See? These are very simple things. So when I open my eyes and I keep giving too much importance to the worldly things, so what is happening? I have gone away from myself. See? These are very simple things, friends. And therefore, worldly objects overpower us. The one who is overpowered by the worldly experiences is the bird who is perching on the tree. And the bird which is not perching on the tree, who is not overpowered by the fruits, he is Paramatma. Be attentive. Structural eye and functional eye. Structural eye has got a shape, size, etc. Is it not? One girl asked me this question, Swamiji, they have named my name as Meenakshi. What does it mean? I said, you ask your parents, no, they don't know. They just named me Meenakshi. You please tell me. I said, you have got fishy eyes. Meenakshi. So, these are not difficult things. You just focus attention. Vision and the objects, two of them. Objects are many with specifications. Round, straight, crooked, red, green, yellow, purple. What is the shape of the vision? No shape. What is the color of the vision? No color. I am going slowly, digest it. But when I am obsessed with any particular form, a particular color, and if I do not get it, I become disturbed. And if I am seeing everything, but I am not obsessed with any color, any form, then where I am? Then I am living in my vision. Because whatever I am seeing, I am not influenced by that. See, friends, is it not, I want a particular type of food, I want a particular type of cloth. So, in short, we are living our life at the periphery of our personality, getting lost in the worldly objects. And when we are lost in the worldly objects, we become enslaved and therefore we become miserable. That miserable is the jiva, the soul, the mind. So in this example, when I am obsessed with a particular color and form, I am that perching bird. But when I am seeing all of them but not getting obsessed by anyone, it is a non-perching bird. See, friends, and see how beautiful it is. We don't have to do anything. It is our natural state. See, when I see the yellow color, do my eyes become yellow? When I see the green color, do they become green? No. When I see a round form, do the eyes become round? When the form is straight line, they become straight like a, no. Meaning what? Not getting influenced by the worldly objects is our natural state. Childhood has come and gone. Have we lost anything? Teenage has come and gone. Have we lost anything? Middle age will come and go. We don't lose anything. Old age will also go. Dehinosmin yatha dehe Kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara prapti dhirastatra namuyati. Childhood has come and gone, teenage has come and gone, middle age has come and gone, old age will also go. What we have lost? Do we go to the police station and file a case? My childhood body is lost, please find out where it is. See, friends. Therefore, not getting influenced by anything or anybody is our natural state. Like the space. Space supports everything. Earth, water, fire and air. Because of the earth moving in the space doesn't get tickling. Hey, don't move here, I am getting tickling. When the oceans are in high tides, the space doesn't become wet. When there are infernos burning everywhere, space doesn't get burnt. And when there are heavy winds, space is not taken away somewhere. Is it not our story? Childhood has come and gone, nothing happened to us. Waking comes and goes, we are the same. Dream comes and goes, we are the same. Deep sleep comes and goes, we are the same. Samadhi begins and ends. Nothing has happened to us. That is that second word. Anyaha avichakashiti. That bird is not somewhere above the clouds. Therefore, I told very simple way. You have right to call somebody as God if you have discovered you are God. See? Vivekananda approached Bhagavan Ramakrishna Paramahansa and said, Sir, you have sent me a separate message and you called me. You have not come for so many days. Please call. Please come, I am missing you. Are you not getting attached to me? Young boy asked his guru, you have sent me a message. You must be attached to me. That time what he was told, look here, you accepted me as your guru out of ignorance, suspicion and doubt. But I know what you are. The teacher never looks upon the students as papi, dirty, no. Because they have discovered their divine nature, they cannot see but divinity in and through everything and being. That is the meaning of repeat after me. Dva suparna sayuja sakaya.
Dva suparna sayuja sakaya.
Samanam vrukshe parishashvajatam.
Samanam vrukshe parishashvajatam.
Tayo anyaha pippalam sadhumatti.
Tayo anyaha pippalam sadhumatti.
Anashnan anyaha avichakashiti.
Anashnan anyaha avichakashiti.
The Lord is in His own glory. Avichak, He is shining forth, although expressing through the limitation, but not getting influenced by the limitation. That is the divine nature. Discover it and be happy. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.